Hello and welcome along to this new video. And in this video today I'm going to talk to you about shoutouts. Now to me shoutouts is an essential part of the YouTube experience. Now I have found in my own channel I've received quite a few shoutouts, some great shoutouts which I very much appreciate, and they have got my subscriber list up quite a bit substantially. And also as a side note of that, the people who have subscribed to my channel I've found I've met some great people, and I'm very appreciative for the shout outs received for them to come to my channel. Now I would like to think that this shout out method that I think was the last video from Euphoria Pictures, he said that he's going to do a shout out in every video, and I thought that was an excellent thing to do because he's got a great channel, and I'm sure everybody knows Keith at Euphoria Pictures. I'll leave a link to him down below because you need to check out his channel. It's an amazing channel and it's one of the best ones, one of my favorite channels on YouTube. Now he says he's going to do a shout out in every video. Now I think that I would like to do the same thing. So hats off to Keith for that one. And I'm going to do a shout out on this video, but this video is more or less a shout out video about shout outs, if that's a thing. Anyway, I've also got a small unboxing to do here as well. Well, it's not a small unboxing because it's the size of a Blu-ray, isn't it? It's a regular unboxing of one title. I think I know what it is, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that in time. I'm already starting to waffle. I'm only 1 minute 34 into the video. Anyway, so yes, getting back to shoutouts. The importance of shoutouts is that this community is a great community. I feel as if it's welcomed me into its inner echelon, if that's a thing. And I like to think that with a shout out, it would spread the word not only about myself, but these channels, and then these channels can spread out to other channels. I think I've been introduced to some really great channels I would have never probably navigated towards or known about if it hadn't been for shout outs. So never mind. So this came today. Now it's come, I sent away for this, it's come from Wow HD. Now Wow HD, I can thoroughly recommend them. I think I've sent away for 2 or 3 things now, and they've been a lot cheaper than online. I know I searched, if this is the title I'm thinking about, I searched for this title online on eBay, and it was a quite extraordinary amount to have. And even some of it had, sometimes they'll put like £50 on it, and then they put P&P on the top of that, which I think is a disgrace, even when it's coming from the UK. This is a Region A locked disc. It's not available in the UK at this point. So I'm being so intrigued to see this film that I thought I'm going to just have to go and get it. But I went on Wow HD just to see what their price was. And to get it shipped to me, it cost £18. So from £30 to £40 to £18, you can say that's a bargain. So I thoroughly recommend Wow HD if you want to import something, you can import something at a very low rate. I have heard if you go and get a multiple, say, because there's about 10 on there I would like, if you get the 10 together, you will probably get a hefty import fee. So do them one at a time. That's my tip to you. The only problem is about this is I'm hearing a bit of a rattle in the box. A little bit, but I know I'm shaking. I shouldn't be shaking it, but anyway. So we're back. Okay, so the item I got from Wow HD from the US is, look at the state of that. Come and See, the Criterion edition. Now, yeah, that might be a booklet. Hopefully it might be a booklet. Now this here has been on, I was on YouTube one day, funny enough, and I saw a trailer, not a trailer, but a making of or something to do with this, saying it is the most, never mind the horror films, this is the most disturbing film you'll ever see. Now, I went and watched the thing about it, and it did seem to be a really intense, harrowing experience, but for some reason it made me really think that this could be an exceptional movie to watch. And I've heard a lot of people talk about it. Of course, I went online and thought, well, I'll just get one. Of course, it's not available in the UK. eBay's got it on for a stupid amount of money. And so I went to Wow HD, £18 and 10 pence, I believe. So even though I can't really read this, it's 1985. It's 142 minutes. It's colour. It's monaural in Belarusian, Russian and German with English subtitles. 1.37 aspect ratio, so it'll be like full screen, square more or less. It's got a new 2K digital restoration with uncompressed monaural soundtrack, and you get like a lot of special features with it as well. And it's Criterion spine number 1035. Now I'm just going to open this to have a look inside and see what I've got in here. And like I say, I've got a lot of films recently that I really want to look at. So this is one of them. I'll take this shrink wrap off and we'll have a look at this. So it was a booklet that had the problem. It was just rattling around. The only thing, unfortunately, is it does have a crack in the box there, if you can see it, which is unfortunate. I think I can swap that out with another film, which is of lesser importance, or maybe this might not be that good, but I have every faith in it to be something else. And I do think I'm going to see something that's going to be quite, intense. But I'm really interested in seeing this film. And I was so pleased to get it at a knockdown price. Well, kind of knockdown price. Shame about the top, but and it says it's region A and region B, which is quite good actually, even though I've got a multi-region player. But I always want to watch things on my 4K player, because then I can get a better picture quality. This will be upscaled in a slight fashion. I reckon I have heard good things about the transfer in this. So yes, very interested to see this film, and I'm really glad I got it in my collection. You can always trust a Criterion. So anyway, moving on to shoutouts. This is what this video is all about actually. Yes, so moving on to shoutouts. I have a big long list and I'm getting through the list, and on every video now, most videos, because there's some videos I'm going to be putting out to do my action comics, there might be some that I'm doing that have no real relevance to movies, so maybe they won't be watched as much, which is fair enough, but I wouldn't want to put a shout out in there and kind of be lost. So this is my initial, here's a shout out videos that I'm going to be doing on my regular videos, my end of the month haul, what I've watched in the month, because I think that they get the most views, so an unboxing videos. So I think that's why I've put a shout out in the end of this, because that'll make the shout outs get to the maximum amount of people. So hopefully those people can get some subscribers and get more involved in the whole process and get more exposure maybe. Okay, so the first shout out I want to give to, and this is like I say, most of these shout outs are from people that I've just come across from a shout out from somebody else. And these shout outs have made me form a relationship with these people, and we can shoot the breeze backwards and forwards and talk about a lot of things. And we've got very similar minds, which is great, because that's all you want at the end of the day. Similar minded people just to talk about the things that you enjoy backwards and forwards. So the first shout out I'm going to give to is to the channel Davey Dark. Now Davey Dark has got a ton of VHS stuff. I really like his VHS videos. As most of these people I'm going to give shout outs to, I've still got to dive into their back catalogue of videos. But Davey Dark, he's a big fan of the VHS, the horror. He's got a good knowledge of stuff that's happened, like the early stuff. He gave a great shout out to a competition, for Movie Worms competition. He gave two great shout outs for films that I would have picked, but I wouldn't have thought of them straight away, which makes me think that that's the type of thing I like to hear when people are talking about horror films and stuff like that. Some deep cuts. So yes, so that's Davey Dark. I urge you to subscribe to his channel and follow him. He's very interesting about his VHS stuff. He's a great person. He's got a lot of good stories, and also he's a great bloke to talk to in the comment section as well. So I urge you to get over to him. It's a great channel. And strangely enough, his wife's on Facebook as well. Sorry, Facebook, on YouTube. And the second shout I want to give to today is to his wife, GillyRocksThe Metal. Now sometimes Davey and Gilly do videos together, which are great. They're entertaining. I like watching them together. I like watching them separately. I do have to get into Gilly's back catalogue. She's talking about a lot to do with horror music and heavy metal and just music in general, which is right up my alley. That's a thing that I want to get more into as well, talking about music side of things. That's to come in the future. But I'm going to link these channels down below. I don't know how to put this on the screen yet, you know, put the little clip on, but I'll find that out sometime. I think I know how to do it, but I haven't been able to do it yet. So these two shout outs today go to Davey Dark and GillyRocksThe Metal. Now, these two channels are separate, but they're together, if you know what I mean. They'll do shared videos, and they'll also do separate videos. And every videos I've seen so far, I've really enjoyed. I've had some great banter between the two of them, you know, backwards and forwards. I found some great little morsels out of information, and I urge you, if you don't know them already, to pay them a visit. A great pair of people, very friendly, very supportive, and that's all you want at the end of the day. Someone you can go, some channel that you feel included with, and also that you feel like you're going to get some fun out of, which is what it's all about, enjoying yourself. Okay, so I probably waffled on for much more than I should have done. Unfortunately, about the crack in the box, but that's just what happens, I suppose. At least I've got it for a knockdown price, although you can't really buy spare Criterion boxes, unfortunately. But never mind, it hasn't been mutilated. And this video, just saying it, I've come up to 15 minutes, but I bet the video is going to be a lot shorter, because I'm sure I'm going to edit most of it out, because it was a bit of a mess, I've got to admit, even by my standards. Okay, so you take care of yourself, and remember, if you want to like, subscribe, I can't, my teeth, to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and also shout outs. They're a great thing to have, and I do appreciate everyone I get, and I do think that the more shout outs that are given is a great way to include and also grow these this community as well. So you take care, and I'll see you next time.